Hi, besties. Welcome back to another Blondest podcast episode.
I'm your co-host, Tyler Jacoby.
And I'm your host, Savanna Boda.
Did it backwards.
I know, I
Did a
tripped
little
you up.
switcheroo.
A little switcheroo.
So what are we here today to do?
Talk.
Every week.
All weeks. Always. I just want you guys to know, I don't know how many years I've been doing this podcast. 5?
No, really?
Yeah, since 2019, right? Paulita.
Okay, so 4.
How many years? 5? Anyways, it's been a while, but I just want to say thank you guys so much for listening and tuning in. You guys are our best friends. Like, if you listen to the podcast, you're inner circle because you know the things that no one else knows.
That is true.
You know the true me.
There are
5 years. Almost 5. Aw.
There are things that Savanna feels comfortable enough to say on here that she would never put on
because
her
people
Instagram.
hate follow me, but I feel like to listen to a podcast, like,
Oh, there are some people
yeah, we know.
that hate listen here, but
we know.
we love you guys too. You
Yeah.
know, give us them views.
Give us some views. Yeah.
But
Haters
we
are
love
always
you
watching.
guys.
Oh my God, I just had an idea.
Okay. I'm scared. Your ideas always scare me.
That's so mean.
No, because they're always amazing, but they also may require a lot of work sometimes.
No,
Is this
it's
an
okay.
easy one? You'll tell
Um,
me after the podcast.
yeah, I'll tell you later.
Okay.
I forgot what I was going to say anyway, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, so today we're going to talk about questions and confessions. I got a lot of confessions, some that I will read, some that I may get sued if I read them. Others that are mean. Y'all are fucking mean. Not y'all. Maybe. If the haters are listening, it's probably them. But some of them were hurtful. I was like, oh my God, you guys are mean. Someone said Cyrus had autism. Which, you know what? I think everyone has a little bit of autism in them, to be quite honest.
It's called a spectrum for a reason.
Yeah. Lance does. I for sure do. I don't think you
probably
do.
do.
Well,
You don't think so?
I definitely am like,
I think I'm just like
little
very
bit.
particular.
Yeah.
Like I if things like aren't how I like them.
yeah.
No
I don't know,
bueno.
but see, it's hard because that's why you need a mental professional because it's like, is that just like a personality thing or is that like actually like
a brain
a brain thing?
makes sense.
But some people are just mean on there. Like,
Yeah,
just mean little girls and boys.
don't read those.
No, we can. I think they're funny.
Okay.
I mean, I used to get sad about this kind of stuff, but now I'm like, it's fine. Like, whatever.
Yeah.
Bully me. Makes me tougher.
What's the phrase? If you wouldn't take advice from
Someone you'd trade lives with, or if you wouldn't trade lives with someone, don't take their advice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Let's get started.
Okay.
So some of these will be questions. Some of these will be confessions. Very excited about this one.
This is also send me anonymous messages. So I guess you posted that you wanted baby raccoons.
I did.
They wanted to inform you that it's illegal to have raccoons as pets in Texas unless you have the proper permits.
Okay, then I'll get a permit. Fucking bitch.
Do you think you could get a permit?
I mean, I don't think it's that hard. If you can get like a boating license. What are they going to make me do?
Your giant evil eye in your home is another open door to your family for demons. Sounds scary, but it's real. And I wanted to warn you since I do think you're the best and super nice to people.
That's so nice.
I tell her that all the time. She wanted to do a whole like sage. No, what did you want to do?
Egg cleanse.
An egg cleanse. And I was like, that is witchcraft. As I'm like convincing her to watch Harry Potter. But like, I'm like, that is
And you
witchcraft.
also don't believe in religion.
No, I don't. But like, I don't like those vibes.
I believe in God, and I also believe in the spiritual realm. And
Okay.
I want
But how do
to get
you
juju
know?
off
But you
me.
aren't an ex. Like, how do you know that an egg cleanse is not the exact same vibes as bringing a Ouija board into your house? Like, you don't know what you're doing with that stuff.
That's why you go have like someone else do it that does know.
I ain't messing with that stuff. And apparently, this person's an expert and agrees.
An expert.
Yeah.
We don't know.
This anonymous confession.
They didn't show their credentials.
Another person said, witchcraft is here and crystals open those doors for the demons. Fair warning.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to throw away my $7,000 crystal in my house. So it must stay as a portal.
This is a question. My old job treated Estes pretty crappy, and it's a popular spa in the area. I want to warn people, but I don't want to be a mean girl calling them out, you know? How would you go about this?
I think you can like review your employer on Indeed
Okay. And it's anonymous.
anonymously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So
like
it's
word of mouth if you know
if you know, yeah.
other people, warn
Yeah,
them.
or also too, my other advice, because this is how I always am. I'm either like, do I want to warn people about stuff, or do I just let life play out? Because karma is real, and if they're bad people, like the truth will come out eventually. And I usually just like let go and let God and let like things play out the way they're supposed to without trying to get involved.
Mm,
It's not my journey, you know.
mm.
That's wait, I want to see. Oh, I've seen that one. Wait, yeah, that's funny.
Basically, this person confessed that their old boss would tell everyone a story about how she was the reason that Savannah didn't carry
Certain skincare
a
company.
certain skincare company that Savannah used to work with anymore. And she claimed that, yeah, she would get all the tea on Savannah, send it to the rep, and that she was the reason. And this skincare company, it's not like skincare,
It's
it
more of a
was
like treatment.
treatments. Um, that's definitely not what happened. If you know,
If you know, you
that's
know.
if you know, that's not what happened. So that's a funny confession because
Oh, I love the tea and lies about me. It's like my favorite.
yeah, this was like one
Like
of the
the one where the
smartest
girl
things.
is like, this one esthetician says that you burned all of these people, and she treats all the people that you burned, like all my burn victims. And I tried to sue her. I've only threatened to sue 2 people in my life.
Oh, you did threaten to sue.
Not her. They're saying I did. I don't know who the
Oh,
fuck this girl is.
you like never heard of you, but
And if I
okay.
burned somebody, like I'm pretty sure I would know about it.
Go
And
off.
I think it's the same girl that wrote me that fake review on my website
Mhm.
about burning her. That never happened, never had data of her being there, and then like completely just lied. But you know, that's what happens sometimes, guys.
But for the person who wrote this in, we liability reasons, we're not saying names, but the real reason that Savannah stopped working with them is because they wanted to twist her arm behind her back and
Make me carry their full line of skincare to have a peel in my office, which is
And
ridiculous.
Savannah's not ever going to promote products that don't do shit for your fucking skin.
She was upset that I was putting people on Alpharet as a retinoid when she wanted me to use their retinoid, which sucked.
Yeah.
And I was like, I just want to buy your peel. Like, I don't want to carry your whole entire skincare line. And that's another reason why I love Skin Better is like, if you were an esthetician, Tyler, or whatever, and you wanted to open a Skin Better account and you're like, I just want to carry IMAX, they'd be like, okay.
Yeah.
There's so many, another skincare company I don't work with anymore that did the same thing. I only like carried or really sold 3 of their SKUs, 3 of their products.
Yeah.
And they're like, no, you have to do the entire thing. You have to buy this much every month. Like you have to be putting, if they're using our serum, they have to use our moisturizer, our toner, our this, our that. And I'm like, this is not your business. Like, this is not your place to tell me what to put my patients on. Tell me what I'm going to carry. If I want to carry one of your products, I should be able to do that. That was the same thing with Is Clinical that pissed me off and why I had to buy a bunch of their shit too, is I really just wanted the warming honey cleanser.
You did.
That's all I
literally
wanted.
just want that. I remember
she was
when
like,
you wanted to open
no,
it.
you have to buy 4 different SKUs. And then I did and whatever. But I mean, it's just annoying when companies do that. It's like, stand behind your products. Like, it's going to sell if it's good.
Yeah.
Like, don't force people to carry so many products.
And if I don't want it, that's okay.
Yeah. So literally I would have to order. So I had all of this product sitting from this company. And then the other thing that she did was she changed it and said that I couldn't have my MD be someone that wasn't in skincare. Like my medical director had to be either a dermatologist or a plastic surgeon, which is fucking stupid.
Yeah.
And he couldn't, like, he's an internal medicine doctor, mine, mostly cardiovascular. But like, no company has ever said that to me in my entire life. So go off, whatever.
So
and she's racist.
Okay. Whoa. That's.
She is.
Here's the. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna stop you before you say too much.
Okay. We'll move on. She is.
My sister-in-law's bestie is an esthetician in the same hometown and always copies my stuff. Drives me nuts, and I can't tell my sister-in-law that I can't stand her best friend.
I would tell her.
Yeah, you would.
I would say your best friend's sus, and I hate her. I'm just kidding. I would definitely probably tell my sister-in-law, but also too, be flattered. Like, she literally can't make her next move till you make yours, and anyone that knows that she's copying you, and it's honestly like embarrassing for her. So
Absolutely. same message goes out to you know who.
Who?
Or they know who they are
They know who they are.
when they're copying you.
Yeah,
And it's just,
but I don't really care these days, honestly.
no, I know, but
I
that's
tell
what
you,
I'm saying. It
this
doesn't
is my
affect
thing,
you.
and I've always will have this stance. If you like me and are nice to me and you copy me, I really don't give a fuck. I'm flattered. If you talk poorly about me, are mean, and have group chats about me and say nasty things about me and copy me, that's when I have a problem.
That's the difference. The people who are nice to you and who support you
to
and stuff
me.
like that,
Yeah, that's sweet.
inspiration.
Yes.
People who hate you, they're copying.
Yeah.
Not spilling any tea, but I just want you to know that when you show us the raw you and dealing with anxiety, it has given me so much hope and inspiration to keep pushing forward in my own goals in life, and that I'm not alone on dealing with anxiety.
That's so sweet. Always got to keep it real because you never know what someone's going through. And that's honestly why I show so many sides of my life and am very open, is because I feel like a lot of people probably, if they didn't know and I was just like, my life's great, blah, 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 all the time, they'd be like, oh, this girl probably has no like mental health issues. Like, that's why I'm not successful, because I have anxiety and she probably doesn't have anxiety, or I can't get to where Savanna is because I have depression. It's like, no, I had that too. And so it's like, okay, if this girl can go through all of these mental tribulations and trials and be where she is today, then like maybe I can do that too. And that's really why I share so much, because I want people to know you don't have to be perfect to make it.
And trust me, Savanna has a lot of people in her life that heavily advise against her sharing as much as she does sometimes. But she does it for y'all. She really does. Because she has a big belief that
the more you share, the better you can help others.
And like it destigmatizes this stuff too as well. Like there doesn't need to be like you're not weak because you have anxiety. Like these things can't be controlled.
Like when I had my panic attack in New York, everyone was like, just say you have COVID. And I'm like, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah. No, exactly.
And it was true. I had a lot of people that were like shitty to me, and they're like, you had a panic attack, like boo hoo. Like we all flew out to come see you. And like some people were really nasty to me. Some of the people I was supposed to speak for were not very kind to me about it and like very upset with me. But I was like, if I had said I had COVID, they would have been like, oh my God, we're so sorry. And like sent me flowers. And like, feel better. We love you so much.
Exactly.
You know? But it's like, why do people treat a panic attack different than like the flu?
Like mental health isn't real health.
I'd rather have the flu than have a panic attack.
Oh, absolutely. 10 times over.
Yeah. So
I've never ended up in the hospital with the flu, but I have gone to the hospital because I thought I was dying from a panic attack. So, can you use Hydrinity spray on cold sores?
Yes.
Will it help them heal quicker?
Absolutely.
I once had to go to work sick. My nose was a literal faucet. It started really running, and when I was with a client, and 2 huge globs came out at the speed of lightning and landed on her hair. I couldn't low-key get it all out. Bless her.
Shit happens. That sucks. At least it wasn't her face. That would have been worse. Like she'll wash her hair one day. She'll be fine.
Has anything like that ever happened to you?
No. I have an inappropriate story, but I don't know if I can say
it. Okay.
Just like during intercourse once with a high school boyfriend, his nose dripped on me.
Oh, that would have ended
gross.
things right there.
It did.
It did. Okay. What products did you use for stretch marks before and after you were pregnant?
So a lot of Osea, the Youth Body Serum from It's Clinical, and Super Serum from It's Clinical.
And now
Just the lipid body treatment is what I'd recommend for sure. Give us some juicy ones. Come on.
They all want to hear about skincare. If you could name 5 of the best, most popular Skin Better Science products, what would you choose?
All-Too Advanced, Even Tone, Trio, Tone Smart Sunscreen, Maestro. Alpharet.
Did you do 6?
Yes.
Cheater. Did you ever get lipo?
I did. Yes. My chin and my arms.
Not her stomach.
Not my stomach. Even though people believe I had a tummy tuck.
No. Your plastic surgeon, when you went in for a 6-month follow-up, he was like, I can't believe I didn't give you stomach lipo. Didn't he say something like that?
Yeah, he was like, oh my God, I thought we did a tummy tuck. You look so good. Yeah. I was like, no.
Thank you, M-Sculpt.
Thanks, M-Sculpt.
Do you ever wear the same outfit twice?
Yes. If it's not patterned. That's why, honestly, I used to wear a lot of pattern. Well, there's a few reasons why I don't wear a bunch of patterns anymore.
One, they were ugly.
Okay. Tyler thought they were ugly. 2, it's harder to get away with wearing something twice when it's such a extravagant pattern because then people will like remember it. But if it's a black dress, you can wear it like 80 times and no one knows. So that's why I have more neutrals so I can save money, shop less, and rewear.
Slay.
I'm a conservationist. What can I say?
Someone said, okay, hard work obviously pays off and it's worth it monetarily. But do you ever overdo it? Like, not in an extra way because you are a badass and I love you, but like, overdo it? Like, burn yourself out? Not enjoy family time, life in general?
Oh, yeah.
Give yourself a damn balance for God fucking sake. I wish I was lying.
Wow.
I know.
It kind of went
Did
hot
I
and
write
cold.
this in?
It was like hot and cold. It was like, I love you. You're crazy. I love you. Fucking chill.
Did I write this?
I don't know. Did you?
I didn't, but I could have.
Anyways, yeah, I definitely think,
We talked about this.
I don't know when we talked about it. We probably talked about it.
Like, no, like one podcast ago or 2 podcasts ago, I said, like for me, I could never, like, for you, it's like you see a direct correlation in your reach and stuff that. And so it's hard.
Yeah, but I would say too, a lot of it is pressure. When you have a dream that you finally have achieved, it's almost like that fear of losing it. So I feel like I almost now work harder than I did before I made it, to keep it going and to keep building because I obviously worked hard before I like made it in my own eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know if there's like a turning point where I'm like, oh my God, like I did it. Probably when I bought my home for myself, I think that would probably have been the moment. But I think the fear, especially to having the pressure of, supporting a staff by myself and also a family, I think, I definitely pushed myself really hard because I want to, like right now I'm relevant. Tomorrow I could not be, I don't know when things are going to change. So I'd rather work hard now when things are good to prepare myself for the future. And I think that's what's smart. But also, yeah, I think there is balance and stuff, which can be difficult, but I'm trying to learn how to do that. So
she's gotten a lot better about it. And I also think like Savanna, she's not a Fortune 500 company that if she takes a month off, it's just going to keep chugging along and it's fine. Like
I'm the brand.
Yeah. What she takes off takes away from the business and it's hard. And like, that's why she's continuing to work hard to grow it. So hopefully one day she has that ability to take a step back every now and then.
Mm-hmm.
But it's hard to build a business.
And then the train doesn't keep moving if I don't, like, that's the thing is like I have to promote so that my staff has products to ship and that I have clients in my office, so it's like everything kind of falls back on me to keep the business going. Like I am the one making the moves.
Someone just said, are you doing okay?
I am. Today I am, yes. I can answer that.
Okay, I just need to clear it with legal real quick. Sorry, guys. Why did you stop offering the Enlighten Peel and start offering the Cosmolon?
Cosmolon's stronger and it's a better company to work with.
Not tea, but have you used Circadia skincare?
I did. One of my first-ish jobs in the industry, I did.
Okay.
Don't read that.
They were just saying that they love you and it's their
I thought
dream
that
to
was
work
the one
for you.
about another spa locally. I don't want to read that
No.
because I don't want to bash anyone.
Nope, we won't be doing that. I know better than that. Yeah, she was just saying that I'm an esthetician and it's my dream to work for you. I don't live in Dallas, but I would drop everything and move there in a heartbeat. Sounds crazy and this is such a 1 in a million chance, but being able to have you as a mentor boss and work alongside you every day would be amazing.
That's very sweet.
Sorry, it's hard for me to read the long ones and know if they're like
bad,
juicy. Yeah, it takes me a second. One product for my 70-year-old dad who has lots of wrinkles and dry skin. He will probably only do one. Go.
Alpharet.
Intense.
No, he's dry.
Oh, I didn't. I think I was just reading and not absorbing the information. Yeah, these aren't really confessions. That's why I have to sift through them because a lot of people are just being nice.
Yeah, I think if you go down more, there's some juicier shit.
Okay. Oh, Oh, this sucks. I literally just ordered $1,000 worth of Skin Better through your link yesterday, right the day before Black Friday
That sucks.
sale started.
That's really sad.
That sucks. The website is still out of Trio. Do you have any stock at SBA that can be shipped?
Always.
Are they in stock now?
Yeah, they are now.
Okay, so can you share what procedures you've done? Filler, Botox,
Oh God. Okay.
etc.?
Yes. Lip filler. I've done cheek filler probably 5 years ago. I've done obviously Botox in my masseters, in my traps, in my chin. Pretty much anywhere you can put Botox, I've done it. I've done M Sculpt. I've had lipo in my neck. I've had lipo on my arms. I've had a breast reduction and lift. What else have I done? That's it.
I wasn't paying attention, so I'm gonna trust that you.
Botox everywhere.
Yep.
Pretty much
I
anywhere
was
you
trying
can
to find
put
the next one.
Botox.
Yeah.
Filler in my cheeks.
Yep.
Kybella, but I mean, like, I would say lipo because I did lipo in my neck, but Kybella didn't really do anything. And did I say cheek filler?
Have you ever done the threads?
I don't think they work though.
Okay.
But like, yeah, but like, I don't think they did anything. I don't believe in threads.
Okay.
I'm kind of sad that I did them, but anyway, I have done threads. I forgot about that. And then lip filler.
Yeah, it's been so long since you did threads, though.
Yeah, like 6 years.
Yeah, that was like just when you were starting out
And they
in
dissolve.
the industry. Yeah.
Um,
What you regularly do is Botox.
and well, I don't do my lips anymore.
No, it's like she just
I
maintains
just like
with Botox.
fixed my lips, like dissolved everything, and then like put a little more shape into them.
Yeah.
But I do have lip filler. I don't think I have cheek filler anymore. It's been like 5 years.
Yeah, I don't know the science behind that because I have it hard to believe. I find it hard to believe that it all dissolves.
Yeah, I don't
I
know.
feel like there's some left over. That's why you have to get it dissolved, right?
I don't know.
Like, is lip filler really going to go away completely on its own after 5 years? I don't believe that.
I don't know. I'm not an injector.
That's true. A few years ago, my roommate got mad at me over a $35 bag of dog food and in a very shitty way asked me for his money back. Well, we gave it to him all in pennies and not literally, but said he was not going to take it. So I put it all on his door and they spilled at 2 a.m. Pennies everywhere.
That's mean. I'm petty.
I would do it.
Because you're mean spirited.
No, I'm not. I'm very nice. But like, if you're going to be like,
I think that's ridiculous. I'm sorry. I think that's
no,
immature
yeah,
and rude.
it is. It is. It is. It is. It is. But I can
Like,
imagine
be an
me
adult
doing
and
that.
have an adult conversation. Like, mine is like to be so nice and kind that they feel bad for being mean to me. I would never do that.
It depends on who it is for
If
me.
I was in maybe middle school,
It depends on who it is for me.
that's not how adults act.
No, but like if like say like Josh really pissed me off, I'd do it to Josh. I would never do that to you. But like there
Okay.
are certain people in my life that would maybe deserve it.
Okay.
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
I guess.
Josh, you don't listen to this, but watch yourself. Thoughts on selling Osea even though Ulta does too. I hate knowing my clients can buy it from Ulta instead of me.
Yeah, it sucks. I ain't gonna lie. I think it sucks, but I love the product, so it's what it is.
Why do you use 3 pumps of every Skin Better product when they usually recommend 1?
Because I'm treating my neck, chest, and décolleté, baby.
And I am just shocked it doesn't pill.
Thank you.
I think, for me, I think people need to refer back to a post that Skin Better has on their website for their order to apply it in because I know that if you do use too much, that it will pill, but I think they may not be applying it in the right order.
And they need to exfoliate their skin.
Because
It's
mine
not penetrating.
never
If
pills.
it's just sitting on top of the skin, it's going to pill. It needs to be able to penetrate, so you need to kind of exfoliate first.
Like, I use 2 full pumps just on my face and I never pill.
Yeah, me neither.
So, I don't know. I don't know. Back to the fillers. People are interested. What kind of fillers do you get and how many units?
No idea. I do not know.
Savannah's
I
the biggest
never
person.
ask.
She refers to experts. So she's like, do what you think.
I don't ask. I don't care. I don't know.
You don't know how much you have in your lips?
No fucking clue.
Mm. You don't know what type you have in your lips?
No, I don't pay for it. I don't. It's free. I don't
Yeah.
ask. I don't care. I trust her.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
not like
true.
it's
No
not like clients come in like, well, what percent peel are we doing today? Like, what's the percentage in it? Like, how many swipes did you do? Like, that's weird. Like, just come and do your
Here's a
thing.
confession of mine, or Savannah's that I'm gonna do for her. She used to have a client that was maybe a little too obsessed with her and went to her
Oh yeah,
injector and like wanted exactly what everything Savannah had done.
yeah. She's like, I want to look. What you to do? Everything you did Savannah to me.
Yeah, like the
She
exact
was like,
type
no.
of filler, the exact units. That was scary for me. Back to like Donut Gate, like that. Anything like that scares
She
me.
asked me what tampons I wore.
Oh yeah,
Remember
no. It
that?
would be like a game of like 120 questions every appointment. She doesn't see you anymore, right? No. Good.
Because she was stalking my client. Remember?
Oh yeah. She warned your client warned you. She was like, no, she used to be my stalker, or maybe she still did stalk her.
Yeah,
I
and
don't
I was
know
like, no fucking way.
because she was getting to that level with you. No confession, but just a question. The oxygen infusion wash is still up on the Skin Better website. I thought it was being discontinued.
I don't know if it is going to be discontinued by the time this comes out or when refining foam wash is coming out, but it was delayed.
Mm. Um, have you ever had an acne client that you weren't able to get clear?
Yes, definitely. And that's mostly due to them not following what they're supposed to do: diet, lifestyle, consistency, and listening. It's compliance at the end of the day.
Do you recommend microneedling or a strong chemical peel more for post acne scarring?
Microneedling.
Hmm. Chemical peels you use?
I like chemical peels. I just think sometimes there's more of a purge with a chemical peel
Yeah.
than can happen, and you have to like stop your actives for a longer time. And it's easier to with microneedling go back to them like 48 hours after versus a week.
Thick moisturizer for the winter. I use Trio, but need something more for the negative degree weather I live in during the next few months.
Hyvia cream Epicutis. You'll love it. She's thick.
What SCs do you look up to? Did any of them support you and help you?
I had some I looked up to. And then we all know what happened.
Yeah.
When I surpassed their following count, they
Which
bullied me.
followers don't mean shit.
But it
But
does suck. Yeah, because, I mean,
so,
I don't look up to anyone now, really, honestly. I don't,
she is in competition with herself.
yeah. But I used to have people I looked up to until they were mean to me.
Yep. Um, I have had leftover acne scarring for a few years now. It's not as bad and it's come a long way from when I started, but I have been using Eventone, Alto Advance, and peel pads for over 2 years. What else can I do or use to increase the process?
You need to get a treatment. When you're doing skincare like that consistently, it's good, but sometimes you need to have something stronger, like an
Especially
actual
with acne
treatment.
scarring. Like
Yeah.
if it's texture,
Yeah, that's the thing is if it's discoloration, those products will be perfect. If it's indentions in your skin, like boxcar, ice pick, rolling scars, you have to do a treatment.
I need to know your favorite bath products, bombs, bubble bath, everything.
Bath bombs from Lush, Osea body products. Yeah.
Okay. Do you use like the bubble bars from Lush, or how do you get your?
Sometimes.
You don't have bubbly baths usually?
Not always. Sometimes though. I have to be in a bubbly mood for a bubbly bath.
I love bubble baths. If I'm taking a bath, I want it to be bubbly.
Sometimes I feel claustrophobic.
Really
Yes.
interesting. Where do you gain inspiration from?
My clients, for sure. I listen to them and their questions and needs.
This is just so funny. I live, laugh, love by Skin Better and High Trinity products. I travel for work, staying in hotels. What would be a good cleanser to use for the night from a drugstore?
Cetaphil or CeraVe because it doesn't do anything.
Just
Gentle.
cleans. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you get paid when you do classes as an ambassador for these brands?
Hell yeah. I ain't doing shit for free.
Yeah, she's not flying out to New York.
I'm not
to
leaving
speak
my
for her-
son,
Yeah.
my baby, for free. No,
Mhm.
absolutely the fuck not.
And she's
Pay me for my time. I ain't going.
and in my personal opinion, not speaking for Savannah here, but I don't think some of these companies pay her nearly enough for the amount of time it takes. Yeah, I don't want you to get in trouble with the companies you work with, but I'll say it.
Cheap asses. I'm just kidding.
Just a lot of people being nice.
We love a lot of people being nice.
Yeah. I appreciate you and your knowledge for skincare so much. Can anyone do a virtual consult with you? I'd love
Yes.
to, but
Anyone.
yeah. Do you still do virtual consults with internationally, or is that more difficult
I
now?
do, but it's hard because of shipping restrictions. Like we had poor girl paid $2,000 for skincare. We refunded her everything, but we sent it to Spain, and Spain was like send it straight back, and they're like, you can't have that.
Okay.
So it's just hard. Like I can give advice, but it's difficult because if we're not able to ship products legally, yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot. Like you tried to send like the CBD mist to Canada, and they were
And
like,
then they were like,
nope.
you're gonna go to jail.
Yeah.
Try to do this again. So I was like, cool.
Not even trying it anymore.
Savannah
Yeah.
sending CBD meds to
mist.
Canada prison.
Why do you complain all the time? You're living every esthetician's dream.
I think that I don't. Do I complain all the time?
I don't know.
Do I?
I don't think I complain.
Are you rubbing off on me, negative Nelly?
I'm not a negative
I'm a
Nelly.
pretty positive Polly type of girl. Optimistic Olivia.
Are you?
Yes. You don't think I'm a positive person?
I think you are to other people around you, but
Yeah,
I don't
meant
think
to you.
internally.
Yeah. Well, anyway. Because shit's hard. Like I mean, yeah, you can be living the dream, but it doesn't mean that I don't have issues or problems.
Yeah, that's really like minimizing.
That's just like, okay, you're successful, but it's still all the other problems that you have are still there. Like, mo money, mo problems. That's what they say. I don't think I complain, but I think I keep it real. Like, if I was just always like, my life's perfect. I'm perfect. Everything is perfect.
And success
I would
isn't
never
like
want to follow that kind of person because it's not true. I mean, life is life. Life is hard. It's a struggle.
And success isn't like a magical pill for mental health.
No, sometimes having more success and more attention actually makes things a lot harder than living a social media free life. But I do recognize that I am, living the dream, but it comes at a price too. And I think that it's unfair to be hard on someone for also struggling sometimes too. Like sometimes my marriage struggles because how much I work, and sometimes I have guilt of not being present enough for my son. It's hard being a boss. I mean, there's just a lot of things, I don't think it just gets easier because you're living the dream.
Yeah.
I think everyone's vision of like success is like all your problems go away, but that's not true. Sometimes they create new problems that you didn't even know
could exist.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm really afraid of starting my SD business. Everyone tells me I would be great, and they've been telling me this for years. I just get seriously scared that I won't be as good as you or anyone else. Have you ever felt this way?
Yeah, definitely. I think imposter syndrome, I still have it,
When Savanna first started her business, she thought she was going to be living on her parents' couch forever and like making like maybe 30 grand a year.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely did. Like I didn't get in this industry because I thought I was going to make money.
It's what you were passionate about.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. And, I think you have to have that mindset that you're just here to help people. I think when you focus more on the result and less on all of the semantics of things, like you grow faster. Just focus on being the best esthetician and really catering to your clients and really focusing on them and their needs.
Slay. Good advice.
Thank you.
Not T, just want to know what shows you will be attending in 2024 so I can prep now to take all of your classes.
Oh, yay. I will probably be at MCAS in Paris. I will be in New York in March at ICSC. I'll be in Vegas. I think I will be at the Dallas show for ICES. And I am not confirmed for everything, but I'll let you guys know when I am. But
She always posts about it, so
yeah, but not everyone misses a story, or I don't really put it
well,
on my feed.
that's on them. Watch them
No,
stories.
I think I'll tell y'all on here. I want to make sure.
Oh, on the podcast for sure. We always talk about it on the podcast.
I know I don't want people to miss it because I feel like a lot of people are like, I had no idea you'd be here. I would have came. So I don't know. Maybe I need to like I
Do a
don't know,
story. You just need to do a
every
grid
day.
post.
Yeah.
No, a
Well,
grid
I've
post
done
with
grid
like,
posts, but some people miss it.
well, that's why I say it's their fault. If you put it on your stories, you put it on your podcast, and you do
I
a
just
grid
feel
post,
bad.
there's like, how else are you supposed to like send a newsletter to their house
Yeah,
personally?
like a personal invite.
No.
Okay.
My skin is lifting when I am getting my brows waxed using soft wax, which has never happened
This is
before.
not a question for me, babe.
Oh, okay.
I'm not a waxer. I'm not gonna pretend like I know the answer to any of that.
I was gonna say they just said could dry skin cause this?
I
Okay. I don't know what you know and you don't know.
she's probably on a retinoid.
You've waxed before?
Yeah, for like a hot fucking minute, and then I stopped
Oh, that's funny.
with a good reason.
You've said in past stories that you have made things industry standard. Could you elaborate?
I'll let you do it.
I just think that there are a lot of things that we're not heavily practiced, and like almost as in Savanna means that in the way of like, for example, her charts.
No one was doing that shit.
Yeah, the charts were a thing in other industries.
Yeah.
But in
Cartoon skincare products, especially, no one was doing that. Like everyone, not everyone, but like a couple estheticians, like were starting out doing like Canva stuff, but no one was like doing the style of graphics I was doing.
And now when Savanna says it's industry standard, it's because everyone does it, and almost like you're not really marketing to your full potential if you're not doing that now.
Yes.
And so that's what she means by that. And also like
Products holding a product and doing text about it.
Yeah, exactly.
More analogies. No one was really doing a lot of analogies the way that I did them. Schedule of the day, the pink neck fans, I think was my first breaking point. Like maybe some other people were doing it but never posted about it, but like that was like my first, like everyone was like, oh my God, where'd you get that neck fan? Because honestly, I was lazy bitch. I'm gonna be honest. I was like, I don't like this hurt my arm holding this fan over my client's head. So I actually was gonna get one of those that you can like wrap on a stroller because I wanted to wrap it on my glam core and like have it face down so it like the little tripod fans. So it would go on my client. And while I was looking for that, that's when I found the neck fan. I was like, that's so slay. And then I don't know. There's been so many things. I mean, skincare lines that I carry that no one really carried or cared for. I mean, there's a lot of things, but I mean, that's part of being an influencer.
Would you consider opening up the 4 payment plan for Shopify on your site?
I think we're working on that.
Interesting. Bestie, please give me recommendations for hormonal acne. My skin is doing well except for my chin area. I hate it here.
So balancing your hormones, figuring out what you're eating, lifestyle. I'd start taking zinc, using benzoyl peroxide, cutting out dairy, gluten, and a lot of other inflammatory foods.
Is Cyrus going to have a sibling soon?
Fuck no. Not soon.
Not soon. If it does happen, it'll be an accident.
Yes.
Cyrus.
I decided to take a pause on that just because right now I'm in a really big season of growth with my business and I have a lot of things going on and I just honestly quite literally don't want to be pregnant right now.
And Cyrus really is
A lot.
2 babies in one.
Yeah. But I think everyone, if they want to have kids close together, that's totally for them. I think for me, like when Cyrus is probably 5 is when I'll want to try again. But we'll see. I mean, things can change every day. Like it can change. I just think,
Yeah, next month she could
if
be like, I
I'm
want to get
having
pregnant.
doubts about having another child right now, it's probably not a good idea.
Slay. Well said. It's disheartening to see estheticians shaming people who simply can't afford expensive skincare, especially in this economy. It's hard to afford rent, groceries. Not saying that you do this, but it's something I see very often and it makes me feel so small.
Yeah, I used to do this. I will be very honest. Like when I first started my page, but also I was living at home, I was very naive about the world then. I don't think there's shaming, obviously, is like disgusting, and I would never do that to someone. I'm always going to talk about the best of the best, and mostly the best of the best products are a little bit pricier. But there's amazing skincare pages for people that talk about more affordable skincare. But I would agree. I think it is nasty and it is disgusting when people shame what you're using. Like, I mean, now if you're like a billionaire using bad skincare, that's one story, a different story. But yeah, I think it's all about education and not putting people down.
Okay, well, that was the end of the road for the confessions. So maybe we do a part 2 with
Yeah, next week.
Instagram, because Savannah had these were all in like the anonymous.
Anonymous.
So she also put up Q&A questions that is not anonymous on her Instagram. I think the mean ones that people sent you disappeared.
Really?
Yeah. Like if you go all the way to the bottom, I read the last one. That was all I had.
Oh, wow. That's crazy. Oh, I think they just maybe disappear after a while.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We will see you next week. We love ya.
Bye, guys.